New details revealed about Brandon Larracuente, Chicago Fire character. I can say there's a huge shakeup in the very first episode that pretends the big drama to come in season 14, says Chicago Fire showrunner Andrea Newman. And that's coming on the heels of the on- and off-screen drama that ended season 13. Kid, Miranda Ray Mayo, and Severide, Taylor Kinney, learned they have a baby on the way. Pascal, Dermot Mulroney, was proven innocent of trying to murder his wife's killer, and it's been reported over recent months that Daniel Carey, who plays Darren Ritter, and Jake Lockett, who plays Sam Carver, who finally seemed to just be starting his long-teased romance with Violet, played by Hanako Greensmith, in the season finale, would no longer be series regulars, while Michael Bradway, who plays Jack Damon, Severide's younger half-brother, is departing because of a scheduling conflict with another project. But there is a new face joining the ranks of Firehouse 51. Brandon Larracuente was cast as a series regular in June, though there weren't any details yet available about his character. Now Newman has shared some. The charming Sal Vasquez is the new addition to 51, and like Severide, this character is rich with family history in the first responder world, much of it buried, she teases. But not for long. Vasquez will prove a real challenge to Kid, his new lieutenant, as well as to Novak, Jocelyn Houdin, as she tries to get to know this seemingly unknowable guy. As for those who won't be returning, she echoes what she told us in the spring ahead of the finale. In the Chicago Fire world, no character is ever gone. All of these great characters/actors are still in our world, and we definitely plan to see them again. For instance, thanks to posts on social media, we already know that Kiri will be back as Ritter for a limited time in season 14, meaning Fire will show on screen how he's written out. What are you hoping to see from Brandon Larracuente's new character? Let us know in the comments section below. The set of Chicago Fire has always thrummed with energy, the hiss of simulated smoke machines, the rumble of fire truck engines, and the faint scent of charred wood lingering even between takes. But when Brandon Larracuente walked into the Firehouse 51 apparatus bay for the first time, cast and crew knew something fresh had arrived. His character, whose name was under tight wraps during production, has now been revealed as firefighter Miguel Vega, a transfer from Engine 27 with a mysterious past and a reputation for bending the rules if it meant saving lives. Fans first caught wind of Brandon's involvement when paparazzi photos leaked from a night shoot on Chicago's Lower Walker Drive. He was seen in full turnout gear, sprinting beside Miranda Ray Mayo's Stella Kid through plumes of smoke. The image sent social media into overdrive, with speculation ranging from new rookie to possible love interest for one of the show's leads. But as the premiere date inches closer, showrunners have started to pull back the curtain on who Miguel Vega really is, and why his arrival will shake up the dynamics at 51. A firefighter with shadows in his file. According to Chicago Fire's executive producer Andrea Newman, Vega isn't your typical fresh-faced probie. He's not there to learn the ropes, she explained in an interview. He's there because he's good, maybe too good. The problem is, sometimes his instincts and his paperwork don't match up. Word in the Fire writers' room is that Vega's transfer wasn't entirely voluntary. In a teaser scene, Captain Herman mutters to Mouch that Vega has enough disciplinary reports to wallpaper the bunk room, hinting that his unconventional methods have ruffled feathers at his old house. This tension will follow him into Firehouse 51, especially with Christopher Herman's old-school insistence on doing things and sparks with Kid and Novak. One of the biggest draws of Chicago Fire is watching how new personalities collide with the established team. In the case of Vega, that collision is both literal and emotional. Early episode scripts hint that he and Kid will butt heads almost immediately after a risky call where Vega ignores her direct order to hold back. The stunt saves a civilian trapped on the third floor, but it nearly costs Vega his own life. Meanwhile, fans can expect a more playful connection between Vega and Violet McCalmy. Brandon Larracuente's natural charm and easy smile reportedly made for effortless banter in table reads. There's this scene where Vega tries to teach Violet some Spanish slang while they're cleaning equipment, teased Hanako Greensmith. It's light and fun, but you can see a little glimmer of something more. Whether that glimmer turns into full-blown romance is something the writers are keeping close to the vest. A backstory rooted in family. In one of the most emotional storylines of the season, we'll learn that Vega's older brother was a firefighter in Puerto Rico who died during a hurricane rescue mission years earlier. The loss shaped Vega's determination to never leave anyone behind, no matter the cost. This personal code will earn him respect from some at 51, and wariness from others who fear his drive could push him past safe limits. Sources from the writer's room say one episode will flash back to Vega's life before Chicago, showing him working disaster relief after Hurricane Maria. Larracuente reportedly immersed himself in research for the role, speaking with real first responders from the island to understand the physical and emotional toll such missions take. Behind the scenes, Brandon's real-life firefighter training. To prepare for the part, Larracuente underwent a condensed version of the Chicago Fire Department's physical training, running drills with the show's stunt team and learning how to handle actual firefighting equipment. "You can't fake the weight of the gear," he said in a behind-the-scenes clip. "Once you feel that, you understand the respect these men and women deserve." His co-stars were impressed. On his first day of live burn training, he didn't flinch, said David Eigenberg, who plays Herman. "Most actors take a beat to get used to the heat, but Brandon just ran in there like he'd been doing it for years." Tension with Gallo's replacement arc. Vega's arrival coincides with a major shift at 51, the empty space left by Blake Gallo's departure. While the team is still adjusting, Vega's confidence can be both a comfort and a challenge. Alberto Rosend, who played Gallo, left big shoes to fill, and Vega's different approach to the job will force everyone to redefine what they expect from the role. For Joe Cruz, Vega becomes both a potential protege and a source of frustration. Cruz sees pieces of himself in Vega, Newman teased, but he also sees someone who might not be around long if he doesn't rein it in. A cliffhanger rescue in his debut episode. In classic Chicago Fire fashion, Vega's introduction won't be a quiet one. His very first call with 51 will involve a collapsing warehouse, an injured civilian pinned under debris, and a rapidly spreading chemical fire. When the rest of the team pulls back after spotting a hazardous spill, Vega makes a split-second choice to crawl deeper into the building alone. The sequence will reportedly end on a mid-scene blackout, leaving viewers to wonder if Vega survives his first day at 51. "It's a moment that defines him right away," Larracuente hinted. "You see the risk, the bravery, and maybe the recklessness, all rolled into one decision. How long will Vega stay?" Though producers haven't confirmed whether Vega is a one-season guest star or a long-term addition, early reception from the cast and test audiences suggests his character could have staying power. His complicated morality, layered backstory, and potential romantic entanglements make him fertile ground for future plots. Fans are already speculating about possible crossover appearances on Chicago PD or Chicago Med, especially if Vega's past disciplinary issues spill into legal territory or if a daring rescue leaves him injured. Larracuente himself hasn't ruled it out. The beauty of One Chicago is the universe feels so connected. Vega's story doesn't have to be confined to one firehouse. The final word from the showrunners. Andrew Newman sums it up best. Vega is the kind of character who keeps everyone on their toes. He's not here to blend in. He's here to push buttons, save lives, and maybe cause a little trouble along the way. That's exactly what makes him perfect for Chicago Fire.